How did Anit? Why no like that? You go, wow, she's good.
Shalaki. All right, hey, shalom. First, I'm gonna give honors to
Yahweh Bahashem Shalaki. Call all Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakah.
Dash double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to my fellow Akim Akwat out there that follow Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. The heathens can't handle the curses. Okay? The heathens can't handle the curses. All right, and who are the heathens? The 18 nations. Well, the 17 nations. All right. 17. Shalaki, I'm gonna type in 18 nations. Scrolling real quick, zooming real quick. These are, okay, the 17 nations minus Israel that are against the nation of Israel, the nation of Yasharallah, the 12 tribes, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies nations. And as you can see, these nations can't handle the curses, man. From Esau, Edom to Elam to Moab to Ammon, Japheth. Okay, they can't handle the curses of Deuteronomy 28 because we're in a time now where the tables are turning. While we're returning back to the Lord, it's like while we're returning back to the Lord, the heathens are receiving the pain and sufferings that the Israelites have been going through for the past centuries, man. Okay, they're going through great job loss, all right, great career loss, financial problems, the father leaving the home. Okay, and while they're going through all that, they can't handle the pain that we've been experiencing through our whole lives, man. And while we're returning back to the Lord, our enemies are falling right before us. Grab that real quick. They may be asking yourself, why are we in this predicament? Why are we in this low estate? This is Baruch 4 and 6. Why the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians were sold to the nations? Why are we putting it in cargo slave ships? Why do we have to go through slavery? Why are the fathers not in the home? Why do we have to go through child support and all the curses that the Lord had put upon us? This is Baruch 4 and 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath. Right? We moved the Most High God, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh to wrath. Because before America was founded, are the Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. The Southern Kingdom was ruling Europe and the Byzantine Empire, and they were the Vikings, the Normans, the Celts, etc. In the Western Hemisphere, and even a lot of Southern Kingdom were down in West Africa. On the other hand, okay, you had the Northern Kingdom in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, it's like the Southern Kingdom was in the Eastern Hemisphere, and the Northern Kingdom was in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, so-called Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans, or indigenous Americans of North, Central, South, and the Caribbean islands. Okay, North, Central, South America, and the Caribbean islands. Hey, those are Israelites, and they were going off as well, worshiping to multiple gods. Okay, serving unto idols, child sacrificing. Okay, sun worship. The Mayans, they were known for being sun worshipers. The tribe of Naphtali, the Peruvians and Incans, they were known for child sacrificing. So that's the reason why we're in this predicament now. All the hell that we've done, hey, is coming back unto us, man. That's why we went through the 400 years of captivity and slavery, the cargo slave ships, bringing the Southern Kingdom from West Africa and Europe, okay, in the Middle East to all the way to the western parts of the world. That's why the Northern Kingdom was nearly wiped out. Gad and Reuben was nearly wiped out. The tribe of Asher, Naphtali, Ephraim, Manasseh, all the 12 tribes received the help of the curses. Why? Because we moved the Most High to wrath. And what ye do, and ye were delivered unto the enemies. Right? Who were the enemies? These nations. Okay? From Esau, Edom to Elam. Okay? The Assyrians. Ethiopians. All right. These nations, man. Now, let me say this. We have our people scattered amongst them. They look like these nations, but the natural non-Israelite descent heathens, hey, those are our enemies, man. And they hate us to this day. This is Psalms 83 chapter. Psalms, I believe it's Psalm 63, if I'm not mistaken. Psalm 63. No, it's 83. I believe it's 83. Give me 1 second. Yep. This is Psalms 83. I'm sorry. 1. Keep not thou silent, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, God, for lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsels against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Right. And these nations, they have created crafty councils and discussed how to destroy the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indies, and Haitians as a people, the Israelites. And many of our people scattered amongst these heathens. For they said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel, Yasharallah, may no more be in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom. All right. So-called Caucasians, Europeans. Okay. The Edomites, so-called white people, as you can, if you want to call them that. Ishmaelites and the Ishmaelites, so-called Arabs of Moab. Okay. So-called Chinese. And the Hagarenes, more Ishmaelites or Arabs. Gabal and Ammon. The Ammonites are so-called the Japanese. And Amalek, the small hats, the tiny tops. The Philistines, the so-called Africans. And the inhabitants of Tyre, more Africans. Okay. The Sidonians and what's it? Sidonians and Zidonians and let me see. Sidon. Sorry. No. Zidonians. Let me see. Yep, the Sidonians were ancient Canaanite inhabitants of the Phoenician coastal city of Sidon. Okay, modern day Lebanon. So right, them Philistines, man, them Hamites. Okay. It says, and with the inhabitants of Tyre, Asar, those Assyrians, also is joined with them. They have hoping with the children of Lot, Moab and Ammon, Silah. So these nations, they have hated us since the beginning, man. Okay, and they've been planning on destroying us ever since we came out of Egypt to this day. And now that we're in Babylon the Great, and now that we have been going through all the pains and suffering and hell that the Lord had put upon us, the heathens been living great lives. All right, they're financially stable, financially successful. They can be whoever they want to be. Okay, they have leverages and positions that the average Israelite does not have, because an Israelite needs to sell out just to get those riches and fame. Okay, this world is made for the heathens. This is their world. This is the last age of all heathens, but mainly the Edomites. Okay, that's the truth. These Edomites, man, y'all about to receive a great hell to come, man, for the bloodshed and pain and destruction that you have put on God's chosen people. And that's us. Okay, mainly you upper elite Edomites, not just you average Joe Schmo Edomites, but you upper elite Edomites, man. Y'all the main ones y'all the main ones that are going to receive the hell to come, mainly in the kingdom. But you average Joe Schmo Edomites, y'all now receiving the curses of losing your job. The man is not in the home. All right, your brothers shall hate one another. There's great division amongst you Edomites now, man. Okay, why is that? Because while we're rising and while we're coming back to the Lord, what was it? 1 Corinthians 4:17. Grab this real quick for 1 Corinthians No, first, if you return back to me, I'll heal your land. KJV. I'm gonna grab this real quick in Deuteronomy real Chronicles. There we go, and end it off there. But while we're rising and come back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the tables are turning. All right, and now the positions are shifting. We're going to be on the top, while you heathens are going to be on the bottom. This 1 Corinthians 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, right? And what's the name of the Lord? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, it says, and then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land, right? And that's what the 1/3 that's the 1/3 that's doing this, calling on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, humbling themselves, praying, seeking the Lord. And Lord's whether I'm part of the 1/3, and you sisters, you brothers, man, you brothers and sisters, man, are part of the 1/3 of the elect. While the elect are doing this, the heathens are receiving the curses of Deuteronomy 28. All right, 16-68. There's Deuteronomy 30:7. And the curses, Shaki, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. And that's happening right now as we speak. You got Edomites losing their businesses. You got Moab losing their jobs. You got Moabites losing their jobs. Ammonites losing, going. Hey, you go to Japan, man. Hey, you got a lot of Ammonites ditching their everyday life to escape that slavery, evil ass workforce, man. You got Ammonites that's them so-called Japanese committed suicide because they're tired of their jobs, their way of living. You think you got it hard now, man? In Japan, they're literally ditching their families, their way of life, just so they can escape the hell that they're going through day by day. Okay. Ham is, hey, you Hamites, man, y'all about to get your ass whooped in the kingdom, man. All you nations are receiving the curses from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and that's good, man, because y'all been living good for a very, very long time. Y'all been in the power seat for a very long time, and mainly you Edomites, man. And now that we're coming back to the Lord, the curses are hopping on y'all like mosquitoes in the summertime, man. Just hopping on you, man. Just sucking your blood out, man. You can't do nothing about it, but accept it. And when Yahushua returns, that's when the curses. When Yahushua returns, that's when the curses are officially off of us, and it's going to be permanently on the heathens forever, man. Okay? So you heathens, man, y'all can't handle the curses, man. Y'all can't handle the hell to come. Y'all can't handle what Jake been going through. The affliction, the vexation, the adversity. And this is just the beginning. This is just the start, man. Okay, so with that, call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'Hashim Rakah Kadash Shalom.